Hello, everyone. It is Friday, December 4th. Welcome to another episode of Together San Diego. I'm Luis Cruz, Community Relations Director at the San Diego Union-Tribune. Episcopal Community Services recently received a large grant from the San Diego Foundation to expand behavioral health services as part of its Para Las Familias program. We're going to talk about that today. But first, here's a quick look at Episcopal Community Services and its mission.
How do you measure the strength of a community? Is it the economy? Or how about the housing market? Is it having desirable neighborhood features? By these standards, San Diego measures well. But when we take a closer look at the definition of community, a feeling of fellowship with others is a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. A clearer picture emerges. But what about those that are struggling? Those that are vulnerable and on the verge of being left behind? Each of us have been dealt a unique set of cards and starting point. Each of us will have our ups and downs. But through struggle, our community can show its strength. The road is not easy, but it leads to progress. When a neighbor is in need, a strong community doesn't sit back and wait for someone else to find a solution. It rolls up its sleeves and gets to work. It identifies the problems and addresses them with real solutions. And it does this work together as one to ensure no one is left behind. For over 90 years, it's been our mission to support the most vulnerable members of our community as they grow to reach their potential.
Joining me this afternoon is Edgar Sierra, licensed marriage and family therapist and program manager at Episcopal Community Services, Para Las Familias Center. Edgar, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me, Luis.
Of course. It's my pleasure. Tell me a little bit about Para Las Familias.
Sure. Para Las Familias is an outpatient clinic. So we provide mental health services in the South Bay region. What we do is we do counseling. We do counseling for families, and our clients or our participants, our patients, are little ones from 6 and under. We provide therapeutic services for them as identified patient, but we work collaboratively with the parents. Our clinicians are master's level clinicians. They're both, actually all of them are bilingual and bicultural. And we provide, well, in a normal year, we will provide services here at the office and at the schools, and also at the homes of the parents. Right now, we're doing everything through teleconferencing. We specialize in early childhood.
And so what areas of the county do you mainly focus in on?
We work with families south of the 54 freeway. So it will be like National City, San Ysidro, Chula Vista, Imperial Beach, that area.
Okay. And so how's this grant going to be helping your program?
Yeah, we were super I don't know if you want to call it lucky, but definitely grateful that we got this grant, and it's going to help us to bridge services between our sister program, which is Head Start. So this grant, what it allows us to do is provide parenting groups for parents that have their little ones, their children, register at Head Starts. So what we will do is we'll provide basic psychoeducation, informing the parents about developmental stages and the importance to have a good bonding relationship with their children.
Great. Have you seen a rise in need of behavioral services during these times?
It fluctuates, but yes, there's been spikes, and particularly with anxiety and stress, mainly on the parents, and that translates to also the children of these families that are struggling because of the current conditions and their own level of stress. And we see a lot of difficulty coping with transitioning from one activity to the other, and the little ones.
So how do you help kids that are having, issues of trauma and that sort of thing?
It's a tricky job to do because our patients are little. They find it really difficult to share and process their experiences, their emotions, their feelings. So what we do is we provide information, we provide the necessary tools for the parents to convey and decrease that anxiety that is the offspring is experiencing. So we work really close with the parents and with the child. We do a lot of modeling. We do play therapy. We do other different kinds of activities, and the idea is for, again, to increase that bond between the parent and the child, for him or her to feel secure and to feel okay with whatever is going on in their lives.
So obviously it's been a very difficult year. Can you talk about how COVID-19 has affected your organization's work and the ways in which ECS has had to pivot and adjust?
Yeah, it's been a very difficult year, and I had the opportunity to be the program manager for about the entire year, and I don't think I could have done it without my team. My team is extremely resilient, extremely devoted to work with our community, and flexible. They've been extremely flexible. Right now, what we've been doing is most of our services, we provide them via telehealth. And telehealth with little ones, 6 and under, it's difficult. But we've been doing everything, for us to be there, to provide the support, to provide the necessary emotional resiliency that some of our families need. So right now we don't see anybody face to face. We see everybody through telehealth, teleconferencing, and it's been difficult. And for some families it works, and from others it doesn't. And sometimes the best that we can do is provide a solid foundation for the families, for them to feel that they have somebody that they will have their support, to provide the support that they need, and the level of knowledge that they require for them to continue on.
So Edgar, tell me, where can people get more information about ECS and Para Las Familias?
Sure. The fastest and easiest way will be to just log into our website. Our website is ecscalifornia.org, and you will find different programs, different services that Episcopal Community Services provides.
And how are ways that the public can help you continue to help others?
I think patience is probably the golden ticket, and during this difficult times, I think that we need to acknowledge that this is a fight that we need to fight as humans. As this is something that we need to unify and take care of each other, for us to take care of others.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm thankful that that we were the San Diego Foundation grant provided this grant, the Early Childhood Initiative grant. It will help us with us continue to provide the services that our community needs desperately.
All right. Well, thank you for the work that you're doing. Thank you, Edgar Sierra, Program Manager at Episcopal Community Services, Para Las Familias program. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Luis.
Thank you. And thank you at home for watching. Have a great day and a great weekend, everybody.
News is more important today than ever before.
I'm currently outside Otay Mesa Detention Center.
I'm about to get a report at Sharp.
Out at Sunset Cliffs.
COVID testing site.
We live for these times when we're able to bring the news into the homes of people who need it the most.
I thank all of you for supporting our work.
When you subscribe to the paper, you're telling us that you believe in what we do.